So, time for video number 4. If you stayed with me through this plant tour, awesome, thank you. That is cool because it's been like half hour, I think. So let's finish. That's super cool that you guys have stayed around this long. Hopefully I can get the rest of the plants in this last video. We have the rest of my front room and my bedroom left. So let's see. Let's move on. So, wow, that sun is bright. Let me pause this and put it in a better spot. Alright, here are my variegated wandering Jews. I wanted these, well, not variegated, sorry. They're just the green and silver ones. I have wanted these for a really long time, and believe it or not, I had a hard time finding them. But I found them at a grocery store, not in the best shape. I had nursed them back to health where they look this good. I also had learned that they turn purple. Because I'm giving them more light than they were getting at the store, and I'm getting them a little healthier. They're turning this gorgeous purple, this deep purple. It's crazy beautiful. So these root. I had already had a piece break off, and so I had rooted it, and it had rooted so easily and so fast for me. It was like within a week it was back in soil. Beautiful plant. Here are my potos enjoys. I originally only had one, this one, and he's small, and he's a really slow grower. Like, they grow really slow. So because of this, I had went and got another one, so I can pot them together and, help this poor little guy get, bigger and bushier. Because he's such a slow grower, I figure if I get 2, they'll grow a little faster, because the 2 of them can help each other. So I'm going to wait a little longer before I can bind them, because I had just gotten this one. We want to make sure he's healthy and comfortable, and then I'll move him over, and then I'll combine them both together. But there's my enjoys. Here is another one of my English ivies. This one isn't doing as good as the other one, and I'm not sure why. It just doesn't like me, I guess. It keeps doing things like this where certain parts of it die, like the leaves won't stand up on their own, the stem is rather smushy. It's really unfortunate. I tried to root one of the ones that was getting droopy, and it didn't work. So hopefully it will work this time. Okay, here is my gold Crest Fulse Aralia. This guy is really cool. He is growing a lot. Look at all of those new growths. There's so many of them. It's a really cool plant. Up here is my Hoya. It has not flowered yet. I wish it would flower. Hopefully soon it will flower. It's pretty big and beautiful. So yeah, hopefully soon it will flower. Right down here is my other Croton. And it's growing like crazy. It's got new leaves everywhere. My camera would focus. You can see that little guy. And then that little guy. He was really small when I got him. Those smaller leaves are the ones that were on him when I got him, and these bigger leaves are all the ones that he's gained since he's lived with me. And next to him is my angel wing begonia. I really like it. It came with another one. They were really close together. I had split them up because I wanted to see how they grow. That way they were pretty tight squeeze. It was in a pot smaller than the pot that it's in with both of them. So I did separate them, but it's really beautiful. Next to that is another begonia. This begonia also is growing like crazy. It's got a weird growing pattern. I love the underside of the leaves, how red they are. Yeah, and then now on to my cactuses. I don't know what a lot of these are called. This one gets a ring of pink flowers around the top of him. It looks like my camera's having a really hard time focusing. There it is. His little spikes are rainbow colored. They're different colors, so that's pretty cool too. Here's my purple passion plant. Oh, I have had a battle with this plant. I almost killed it. To find out, one, it hates being misted. It's like African violets. It does not like to get wet. The other thing is, it said on the tag, it was a low light plant. Purple passions are not low light plants. Don't put them in low light. They don't like it. They get all like see how this leaf is all like frilly like that? They get all of your leaves will be like that. That's how it was, and I didn't know what was wrong with it. I couldn't figure it out. A lot of its leaves are like that right now. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I was freaking out because I didn't want it to die. I really like this plant. To find out, it just wanted more light. It really likes bright light. It's a bright light plant. So, I love the way it grows in. It's so pretty. And the leaves are floppy now because it probably wants water. I use a moisture detector to water. So I know it can't be overwatering because I had overwatered a coleus and killed it. So ever since then, I had gotten the meter so I don't kill anymore by overwatering them. So I know it can't be overwatering. It could be just the sun is beating, ouch, right down on it. It could be a couple things. I'll have to look at it after I make this video. It feels pretty soft or wet down there though. So it doesn't need water, that's for sure. Alright, here's my string of bananas and string of pearls. It's really beautiful. Look at all those hanging down. I'd take it off the windowsill and show you the other side, but it's really hard to get it back up there because I don't want to smush any of the vines. You can see them all down there. There's a bunch of them, but yeah. The string of bananas is growing way faster than the string of pearls. The string of pearls is hardly growing, and I honestly hate it. If I would have known they grew at such a different rate, I probably wouldn't have planted them together, because these string of bananas could have easily just taken over, but I like the string of pearls, so I want to try to keep them, and we'll just see how they do in time. Maybe they too need to get comfortable. Here's some more cactuses and some succulents. These succulents are pretty cool. They grow from the top, so they lose their bottom leaves and then grow new ones on the top. And they are so perfect, they look fake. These green and white ones are pretty cool too. Alright, here are just regular jade wandering Jews. It's really long. Look at how big those leaves are at the bottom. Those are grown in since I've gotten it. I got these as a cutting from a friend. And yeah, they are growing like crazy. Oh, that looks broken. But anyways, yeah, those are my really long wandering Jews. Here is a rose quartz cactus. I think the last tour I did, it was in bloom. It should bloom some more. It blooms on and off. These little fuzzies turn into flowers and they bloom. And it's got some new fuzzies because they're green when they're new, like that one. So that means it's got to be getting ready to bloom again. It's a cool cactus. Another begonia, just like the other one I showed you earlier. They're literally the same thing. Here's my prickly pear cactus. The last review I did, the top of him wasn't that big. The top of him is almost the same size as the rest of his body now. I don't know if he's going to go out sideways or what, but I named that guy Optimus Prime because he's the ultimate. On to the next video.